How genuinely do you receive compliments? When a compliment comes your way, do you allow yourself to receive it graciously, or do you swat it like a fly's in your face? There's nothing stranger than secretly wanting people to see you and then politely rejecting the feedback they give you. Oh, you look nice today. Usually when we reject a compliment, it's not even a word. It's just a sound. It's usually, and the sound basically means I don't know what to do with that. I'm waiting for my starring role, but I don't handle the spotlight when it comes so unexpectedly. I talked yesterday about how I used to do that, secretly want to be seen, and then say people would give me the feedback, and then I do the whole spiritual mumbo jumbo, oh, we're all one. I'm just reflecting your light back to you, which sounds awesome, but how it was used in my reality was ridiculous. Because what happens is when you receive a compliment, the light of a compliment is like a spiritual missile deconstructing and dissolving all the barriers that you yield to shield your heart from life. So a compliment is trying to destroy your hiding spot and bring you out of hiding. So we want the compliment, but we don't want it to destroy our secret base. Our hidden lair. It's like we want to be in our secret underground bunker. We want someone to put a Valentine card down by there. We want to be able to come out of the hole, get it, and go back down and read it in secrecy. But when a compliment comes your way, you don't get that luxury. A compliment is a missile coming to destroy that underground bunker. It's someone going, hey, you're beautiful and amazing and worthwhile. And you're like, oh my God, I'm totally not ready for this. You're never ready for it. You're never ready for it. Here's a really interesting insight to always keep in mind. You're never ready for the words that matter most to your heart. You're never ready. Never ready. You can wake up early, take a run around the block, do some stretches, get ready. Oh, my baby's gonna wake up in a few minutes and I'm ready for this. You're never ready for the words that matter most to your heart because we have to learn how to take it. A lot of us know how to give it, we don't know how to take it. We don't know how to be seen. Makes us feel wiggly. And if you don't know how to be seen, someone's compliment to you will actually feel like work or feel exhausting or actually might even feel draining to you. Like, oh, too much. I don't know how to take all of that in. It doesn't match the things I say about myself to myself. Because a compliment is the light of consciousness actually trying to open your eyes to who you really are by destroying the barriers and shields you use to divide yourself with life. A compliment, just like any form of intimacy, is an opportunity to be liberated by being destroyed by love. Let love destroy your barriers. Let love pull you out of hiding by obliterating the things you're hiding behind. A compliment is an assassination attempt to the inferior ego structure. To the ego, the complimenter feels like an assassin. Sometimes it's not even just a compliment that we don't know how to take. We don't know how to take eye contact. On the spiritual path, a very popular practice is eye gazing. And it's a beautiful thing where we connect our lights together. But sometimes what happens is the eye gazing is a way of actually checking out of the personal connection. Like we look, we trance out, and we've checked out. Because you don't know actually how to be on the receiving end of someone's gaze, to be seen for that amount of time without feeling like, okay, that's enough, that's uncomfortable. Because eye contact and compliments is an assassination attempt on the inferior ego. It's a gift for the soul, and it's panic, and it's concern, and it's worrisome for the part of you that's not going to make the journey, that's holding on for dear life. So factor number 2, how genuinely do you receive compliments? Because it's kind of weird to think that sometimes it's easier to give compliments than it is to receive compliments. And the reason it is because we've been taught in our families, whether directly or indirectly, that love is something we have to earn. So we learn how to give because we're trying to earn something back. But it's kind of like a little kid who runs towards the ocean, and when the ocean actually starts to come back, the child runs away. Like, hey, I want to know the ocean. And the ocean goes, oh yeah? Oh, no, no, no. That's when we play with our loved ones. Ooh, I want to know you. Ooh, look at the ocean. Ooh, give me some of that. Really? Okay, no. We seek love and then run away from the love that we've sought. You ever had that experience? Maybe in yourself or others? You run towards love. Here's the one. Ocean, I got to receive that. See you later. Sooner or later, the ocean gets you. One of those attempts to turn around and the little child trips on the sand and is soaked by the water and swept into the current of truth. No one inherently has a fear of intimacy. Fears of intimacy is what always exists when the ego is letting go of its last grip. Everyone goes through the fear of intimacy. Everyone. Because fear of intimacy is when you know you are in the presence of the one you can be loved and truly love. To be loved by and love. And that ego says, this is going to destroy me. And if you're insightful, you'll allow it. You'll allow your beloved to be your assassin. That's what I did. I allowed my beloved to be my assassin. And I'm better because of it. Thank you. In the fear of intimacy, which is the ego's last stand, the ego is afraid of losing its identity of object consciousness and is afraid of merging with another. But when love is present, both individuals lose themselves in the same meeting point, which is the merging of unity consciousness. It doesn't mean you live without an identity. It doesn't mean you live without an awareness of your personal needs. It means in the presence of the one that you can truly be loved by, you will feel like you're getting sucked out of yourself and into them. And to resist that is the fear of intimacy that keeps an ego structure alive. And when you can let go and totally lose yourself in another and they lose themselves in you, here's the interesting thing that happens. Both people get sucked out of themselves and meet in a point of oneness. As soon as that connection happens, they both are brought back to their individual structures to be individuals, to hold space for themselves, and also being able to be connected as one with each other simultaneously. So it's actually an initiation. When the initiation is happening, you are being pulled out of yourself and you are losing yourself. You feel like you're being flushed down the toilet of the universe and you have no idea where you're going. You're being sucked into the heart of your beloved and your beloved's being sucked into your heart. And it feels like you're dying. It feels like you're losing your grip on reality. And as soon as that moment of connection happens, the circle's complete. And then the two that are one, then are individual aspects of the same one. And they can have their individual needs, but they can actually dance and harmonize together. They can be individuals, they can be one, and it's no longer this back and forth of, I'm in my individual reality, and I'm sharing space with another. Oh, that's too much time, I gotta then hide and recharge, and it's not this dance. And whether you're in a relationship or not, that meeting of you being pulled out of yourself and connecting with reality, truth, is you becoming one with present moment reality. And then it's no longer, I'm in present moment reality. Oh my God, I've been in that for too long. I gotta go hide and be in an isolated space. And it's not this back and forth. So whether you're in a relationship or not, it's the same metaphor. Does that make sense? And I say this because years ago, I got sucked out of myself. I got pulled out of myself, and I was pulled into the light of truth. And it was like plunging into a black hole. And I plunged deep into nothingness until nothing was there. It was such nothingness that not even anyone was falling anymore. And all of a sudden, out of nothing, the light emerged. And that was the moment of communion. And then I was put right back in my individual structure where I was able to connect with the oneness within all beings, whether they could meet me there or not. But I had to get pulled out of myself to be returned to myself. I had to take the wave out just to see that the wave would change its current and take me back into the shore. So if you get sucked out of yourself and into the heart of your beloved or into the heart of the present moment, if you allow it, the current that pulls you out will bring you back, better and reborn.